Bojo mishkikina gamana nikwana dishnakas, gokoko ni dodam, Calgary ni dinjaba, deshkan zibi megwana da, Anishinaabekwe, Irish, Mi'kmaq, Scottish, and Dao. I'm Brenda MacIntyre, and I'm just saying greetings in the Ojibwe language. And that my spirit name is Medicine Song Woman. And I don't know my whole story, so I share some of my story, the parts that I do know. And so I am Anishinaabekwe, Ojibwe, Irish, Ojibwe, Odawa, Irish, and Scottish, and whatever else I might find out along the way. I am grateful to be living in the traditional territories of Deshkan-Zibi, which is known as London, Ontario, and the territory of the Anishinaabeg, the Lenape, the Attawandaron peoples, and the Haudenosaunee as well. So this is Medicine Song Healing Moment number 22. So this is just take time for you. And I notice that we're getting very scrolly and such short attention spans that we can't even watch a video or listen to a song or take 5 minutes to breathe. So I try to put these out so that you have that opportunity to give yourself that time, because we deserve that time, and we need to take really good care of ourselves going forward because of what we have to deal with right now, but also in the future. The fallout after all of this has quote gone away. So let's be here now in the present, and I offer this song for you and whatever else comes through.
Oh
So just take a big, deep belly breath in and hold it at the top of the breath and let that flow through your whole system, that breath, and dropping that into your belly. And just imagine your whole bloodstream is just filling up on this breath and distributing it all the way through your body while you breathe. And breathing all the way down to your feet. All the way down to your feet. Feeling that sense of grounding that we all carry from Mother Earth and gravity. We are literally stuck to the earth. we are so grounded that we forget that we're actually literally stuck to the earth. So just remembering that and tuning in, tapping in to that natural groundedness that we have, that natural connection to Mother Earth that we have. And as I'm saying that, there's a bald eagle that just flies over and cries as it makes that beautiful sound as it flies over. And so we know that eagle, so I'll tell you what the eagle is saying, and then I'll tell you a little bit of a story. The eagle is saying that we are the leaders. And the leader, the eagle is talking about itself, because they are leaders. And in our culture, if you're Eagle Clan, you're probably a leader. But they are also saying we are the leaders. Like, we are the leaders. All of us are the leaders. And there's always a place, there's ebb and flow, like everything else in nature. And so there's always going to be a place, a time when we step back. We step back and just allow someone else or a whole group of other people to take the lead in something. And then when it's our turn to take that lead, we need to remember to step up, because a lot of times we're not. Fear, anxiety, doubt, all kinds of things can stop us from stepping into that role as leader. We need to be a leader in our own lives, and often we're not. And we need to not think of ourselves as leader of the whole entire operation here, because we're not. There are so many others on this planet. We all have a role to play. And off the planet, you know, our winged ones who are sometimes on the planet, kind of straddling both worlds. The elders too, who are also straddling that the world, and they're in that in-between place, and so are babies. And we have so many ways that we can learn, that we can receive, that we can flow energy, that we can release, and that we can just be on the planet together in a good way. And we just need to remember. We need to remember that knowledge is literally coming up and seeping into your feet from the ground right now. Mother Earth is always feeding you wisdom, her wisdom, feeding you connection and groundedness. And all we have to do is accept that and tune in and just notice that it's there. That Mother Earth is here for us. And that when we are being who we are, we're helping her too. So the more that you can do the things that light you up, that make you feel good, that make you jump for joy, that make you laugh and smile, those are the things that you want to do more of, because as you do, everything lights up. The whole planet lights up. When you smile, when you are in your element, in your zone, when you are doing you, the whole planet lights up. Mother Earth is lighting up for you, with you. And it's like those lights I see them just spread out everywhere. That's, like they talk about the butterfly effect. And that's from you letting yourself up. When you light yourself up, that goes out. Like the vibrations of the drum and the vibrations of our voices. That goes out. So be mindful of what you want to put out into the world. And let that come out through your voice. Let that come out through the good vibrations of your body and in your being. Let that come out through your actions and through just the way that you are on the earth, the way that you are in this really bizarre time that we're living through. It tells a lot. It tells our story of who we are. And we get to write that every day with our actions, with our beliefs, with our patterns, our behaviors, with our little tiny changes all the way up to the big ones, with how we handle crisis, with how we handle it when someone really angry gets into our faces or into our feeds on social media. We get to decide what we do with that energy, that emotion. So let yourself be leader of your emotions. And I'm not talking about controlling your emotions like you can't cry in public kind of thing. Not talking about that. But be a leader with your emotions. Be a leader in your body. Be a leader with your thoughts, your feelings, and what you do with them. And just let yourself kind of be. Let yourself be. We need to do more of that. That's where we're heading right now. That's where we're heading. Into more self-expression, more just being who we are. Because when we do that, we align ourselves with the planet, which means we get healing from that, which means we get uplifted, which means Mother Earth can do her transformation with our assistance, and we get to come along for that ride. And we get to leave behind a beautiful planet for our great grandchildren, right? Nieces, grandnieces and nephews. And yeah, that's how we do that. So that was what they wanted to, that's what my guides, my ancestors, and Mother Earth wanted to share with you today. So, miigwech, I'm going to say Bama Pi, which is see you later in Ojibwe.